There are fewer things you can add to your project that will give it that wow factor than lighting. There's something about the blinking of an LED that gives your project action and complexity, especially with sci-fi projects. Whether you have a couple of subtle lights or have a complex array of motion with LEDs, the effect is almost always the same. The project comes to life. But lighting is complicated, right? It's hard and confusing, right? And it takes a lot of different tools, right? Nope, not today. Welcome back, you awesome geeks. I'm Brian, this is the Smuggler's Room, and today this chubby geek wants to share with you an awesome resource when it comes to LEDs, programming, and lighting. Today I'm talking about Jamie Dull from the Outer Rim. Never heard of him? Well, before we get too far into the electronics rabbit hole we're about to go down, let me show you all about him. Jamie has built one of the most incredible Halloween displays centered around Star Wars that I've ever seen. Each year he adds more and more to the display. I'm constantly inspired by what he comes up with. There are details in every corner, and I can imagine hanging out in front of his yard for hours on end. Aside from the great holiday displays, he also has tutorials on building cargo barrels, control panels, and more great information on his channel. We'll have a link for that below that you can check out. Now I know what you're saying, Brian, what does this have to do with LEDs? Well, let me tell you. In addition to his great builds, Jamie also provides LED controllers right from his website. You can purchase, and all that awesome automation you want comes ready to use. This here is an example of one of the kits. You have a USB cord, a 5-volt power supply, and then here is the microcontroller, as well as all the pre-assembled functions. You have everything in here from very fast to very slow to always on and normal. There's also a pair of grounds, and depending on the kit you purchase, LEDs may or may not be included. The beauty of this kit is it's all pre-programmed inside the microcontroller. I add the power supply to it, I've connected up some of my LEDs, and it's going to begin to function based on the different choices I made. To get this functionality, there's no soldering required. I can take my LED, strip back the sheath. I simply select what action I would like. In this case, we'll go with very fast. I simply pull the tab back. Now I add the positive lead from my LED, snap it closed. The next step is to add the negative lead to the ground. Again, I pull back the tab, insert, clamp it closed. And now my LED is very fast. Within a matter of minutes, I have a whole array of functionality coming out of the LEDs that's perfect fit for my project. One of the other clever things that Jamie with the Outer Rim has done is he also has adapters on his store for taking this from a powered solution to a battery solution. So those of you that are putting cosplay together and you want some kind of LEDs without all the hassle of programming it yourself, you're able to do that. He also has a couple more things on his website that I think you might find interesting, specifically digital downloads. One of my favorite things to add to a project is motion graphics, HUDs, or heads-up displays. We've done a few of these on the channel here, and I have a tutorial on one that includes building planets. The one challenge with these is that it takes the right type of software, as well as the time to learn that software to build the graphics. What Jamie has done eliminates that aspect. You can purchase the digital downloads from his site and quickly add one or more to your project. They also have awesome sounds included, which is a total bonus. Now, I wanted to point out that we weren't paid or sponsored by the Outer Rim for this episode. Jamie was kind enough to send us one of his kits to demo, but we also purchased one and a whole pack of his HUD displays that I'm absolutely using on the project we're working on right over there. I want to give a big thanks to Jamie for letting us share his projects and his awesome product with all of you. We really hope you found value in this episode. If you did, drop it in the comments, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed this episode, you're going to love this one. And we'll see you the next time we build something out of nothing.